I'm good at suppressing fire and killing. Like the other night, I was super excited because I got a fucking...
Who are you good at killing?
Bitch, I'm better than you. Suck my
I said,
cock.
who are you good at killing?
Fucking people in Fortnite. Fucking
Okay, we just
dorks.
started on... We opened it with...
sorry.
I'm better for suppressive fire and killing.
Okay, yes, we're talking about video games. I'm not murdering people yet.
Not yet.
Allegedly.
Welcome to the Mass Shooter Podcast.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Better crack that bottle, boy. Oh, you're in for a deep one
Oh,
tonight.
God. So, yeah, no, I got a fucking win the other night with my brother using the fucking Kamehameha blast on the last fucking dude and about pissed my pants because I was so excited. I felt like I was watching Dragon Ball Z when I was like 10.
I was talking
I've
about
done
this
a couple
earlier
of
with
those.
Nelson, like how I've completely like missed the fucking train on the Dragon Ball Z season for Fortnite. Like I played like a handful of rounds when it first came out, and then just completely fell off because my deep addiction to anything Gundam related. Just man, the hooks are
Fucking
deep.
nerd.
You picked the wrong time. Yeah, you missed out on like the best event.
But also,
I
hey,
probably
at
ever
the same
saw.
time, right now is like the best time to be a Gundam fan. So like,
That's fair.
Gay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's my thing, so I'll own it.
Fucking
it's,
dork.
It's stupid, but it's my fucking
As
stupid.
we're talking about Dragon Ball Z, like it's
We're
much
talking,
better.
we're talking about
but-
Fortnite.
but
It's
hold-
popular.
but-
Kids like that shit. That's why they listen to our podcast.
I mean, yeah, if they bring Gundams into Fortnite, I will spend so many goddamn V-Bucks. It ain't even funny.
Not gonna. I feel like that's probably gonna happen within the next year at this fucking rate.
If
He would be
Netflix
buying
doesn't shit
every
the bed
one
with
of
that
them.
live action movie, we'll see.
They will.
Oh, they're going
They
to.
did.
They're going
100%.
to. If there's anything you can bet on Netflix to do, is to fuck up a live action anime adaptation.
Speaking of fucking Netflix, anybody else shocked that Resident Evil didn't get renewed for a second season?
I'm shocked that it began.
didn't.
I'm shocked that it began too. It was so. I didn't even watch it because I knew it was
face,
fucking bad.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Resident Evil is just it would be
I didn't
so
watch
simple.
it. It sounded stupid from what I heard.
But I'm talking about that. I'm talking about it's such a simple thing to translate into live
It's
action.
fucking zombies, but
It's-
Capcom always
no,
finds a way to
just-
make things
Just
overcomplicated.
fucking make Resident Evil 2 into a movie. It's
Yeah,
that
they already
simple.
did.
It's not hard. Yeah, but they did it wrong.
They
Just
did
do
it
it
completely
right.
No, because they
it's
didn't
not
even.
hard.
They
Just
didn't
follow
even
the
do
game
Resident
beat by
Evil.
beat.
They didn't even really do Resident Evil
then,
2.
like-
They literally did. The first Resident Evil movie is nothing about any of the games.
You know what's funny about
And then,
that?
and then they literally were like, "Oh yeah, here's the second movie," and it's pretty much just, "Oh yeah, Nemesis is here,"
This goes perfectly full circle with what
which
we're
is from the third game.
Which is funny because like they took that dude and they're like, man, this guy did such an awesome job with the Resident Evil movies. Let's give him Alien versus Predator.
Fucking stupid. That movie was hot dog shit. I mean, entertaining as a kid when it came out.
Super-
but
Oh yeah,
cool
I
concept,
loved Alien versus
terrible
Predator when it first came
execution.
out. When I was like a dumb 12, 13-year-old, however
too.
Do you
fucking
ever
old I
like?
was.
You ever actually read like the original comics?
Oh,
for
the
that
comics
stuff?
were so
Comics
fucking
are fucking
good.
badass
Yeah.
for Alien vs.
Even
Predator.
the
the
RPG
concept
game
is
that
cool.
wasn't even half bad. Like, granted, I wasn't huge into like real-time strategy games at the time, but like it was fun, it was cool.
Speaking of Predator, I did finally watch Prey. So
It
we
was
could
really
talk about
good.
it. Was so good.
So fucking good.
We had like an hour-long rant about it earlier when we were hanging out before we came here.
Where'd you guys hang out at?
We went to Latham on Tap, local shout out. Go to Latham on Tap for some of the best burgers in town, people.
Jesus Christ, the burger! Don't get the half-pound
Yeah,
burger.
don't get
Holy
the half-pound
shit,
burger,
that was
folks.
so big.
Damn, Jesus.
I saw that and I was like, what? She's like, oh yeah, we actually used 3 patties for this. I was like, I should have just got the same thing
That
fucking
poor
Ian
cow.
got. God damn, that was fucking. I like got
That was
like
a
through. I got through like a third of the way of it, and I was like, I'm done. I can't eat more
Well,
of this.
speaking of food, I tried vegan food for the first time.
We
with,
still need to go to Pig Mines.
shout out
take you there.
to KV Finn. Where I went to like the Food Truck Tuesdays or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
these weeks.
downtown.
Yeah, and I fucking man, I cannot remember the name of the vegan truck.
I forget the truck that's there, but
But there's I think it's the only vegan truck that's
Yep.
down there. And shout out to them. It was really good. I got like the cauliflower wings and all that stuff.
Shit's
it was
really good.
It was really good. It was my first time ever trying vegan food.
I need to take you to Pig Mines.
It's decent.
I don't think I
Vegan
could
food's
give up
good.
meat.
Vegan
but
food's decent, but it's like it's one of those things where it's like I'm not gonna get like full steam behind this lifestyle, like just to like save a few cows and pigs. Like
You know what's like the biggest thing with
I
like,
eat
the
mostly
whole-
chicken, so I don't
stuff.
feel so bad. Chickens are fucking retarded. Like,
You can debate KV on this next podcast.
See,
all
I
right,
think,
good. Because chickens are, like I said, chickens are fucking stupid.
I don't think I have
I don't
a
feel the
problem-
least bit bad for them.
I don't have a problem with giving up the meat. I have a problem with giving up cheese.
Cheese, that's my bigger one.
Cheese and eggs are 2 of my favorite things.
Yeah.
And
those
imitation
both are-
cheese just
It
nope.
sucks.
Yeah,
it
I'm not
truthfully
gonna lie.
sucks.
The thing I did not like in the vegan food was the vegan mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Not good. Not my thing.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. We were doing so good with no
Why am I
background
always
noise.
wanging myself on shit? I was just talking about this at work, where like everything at my work is like perfectly like waist level for me, which is funny because like I'm not even that tall.
No, you're just retarded.
Yeah, I'm just fucking retarded and a klutz. But I managed to just walk into everything with my hips, man. And like I'm a small guy for anyone.
You
who
don't
hasn't-
have like fucking childbearing hips. How the fuck are you banging your hips into shit?
I don't know, but like I also take pride in the fact that like being so small, I can fit in like tight spots. But again, yeah, ooh man, I pay for it. Weighing
I'm
my hips on
definitely
everything.
isolating that.
I was gonna say you have to isolate that. We're gonna
Yeah,
use that
that's
for
perfect.
so many different stupid things later in the
So
future.
small I can fit in a tight spot.
He just goes into the whole pussy himself.
No, some real shit though. What blows my mind as a welder
like
is
the
like
boys,
how the
but switched gender
Yeah.
flipped.
as like a welder, what blows my mind is how the fuck does anyone stay fat in that profession? Because like you were sweating buckets doing
Alcohol.
that shit.
I was gonna say a lot of beer, probably a lot of alcohol, probably
Sorrow.
really
Switch to the
shit-
claws, my fellow
sorrow.
tradesman.
A shitty wife. That's still things add to it.
Good
Hey,
food.
hey, Morgan's still trying to
Kids.
become a welder, right?
Kids.
Is he?
He's about to have a great wife.
Speaking of Morgan, this is coming off like the day after we recorded this, the day after the Milkman trailer dropped. What'd you guys think of that? You guys
Pretty
hadn't
fucking
really
funny.
seen.
I saw
You
it.
hadn't seen much of it.
Well,
beforehand.
yeah, because you guys did
posted.
it all without us
yeah, so
being
what'd you
involved
guys-
because of our schedules and shit. And then like we only saw like the few clips. Like I got a few clips from Matt and then a few from you.
Yeah. So what did you guys think of it?
I mean, it made me laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
I think me and Ian agreed on one critique is the scene of him peeing. It doesn't.
needs to look more like milk.
It didn't look as much like milk, and you couldn't really
Yeah,
tell
the white on white.
until you looked into the toilet and you
That's
saw
what we
the
did,
milk in
yeah.
there.
There was no solution to that.
Also, just that
as
bong
we
rip.
filmed it, we were just
The bong rip fucking made me laugh.
It made
my
me
ass
cringe.
off, and
Like,
also
I
want to
just-
fucking puke.
I know you said it didn't
Not
taste that
gross.
bad because didn't you try it?
Yeah, I have a behind the scenes video that I'll probably release eventually here.
Nice.
Just because.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you said it wasn't that bad if I remember right, but it still just looks gnarly to do.
Oh, also
No,
we
thanks.
were
I'll
kind of
pass.
talking about it. When he burst out of the milk carton,
Yeah,
that
it's-
first initial punch, was that a fuck up?
Dude, no,
Was he supposed to burst through it immediately?
Okay, well, no. So, now I'm spoiling the secret.
Anyone listening, pause this, go watch it, come back, and then you'll know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, I'll probably put a link to it in the description.
Yeah, smart idea.
It's relevant.
That's
So-
post Shibby to worry about.
All right, little bit of a technical difficulty there. We figured it out, but so now I can spoil the secrets here. So what we
It's
did.
not, by the time this
it's
comes
made
out,
of,
it's going to be out for weeks.
It's made, yes. I'm saying now that it's out, I can spoil it. So it's made from like boxes from Home Depot.
Yes,
clearly.
you can see that
Yeah,
clearly.
I
on the
saw
video.
it.
You can tell, yeah, you can see
I
it.
seen
Which
it.
shout out
So-
Iris for making that.
Yeah. So with
made a strong
slight
box.
help from me. So what we did was I took a knife and like cut like a slit down like pretty much the whole front of it, right?
You didn't cut it enough,
Well, I was
evidently.
gonna say that's like how like football players run through the paper at like football games and
so
shit.
it's like it was pre-cut secretly, kind of, you know. So
it's not a secret. That's
well-
just common sense, jackass.
Well, so when he went to like punch through, I guess the first initial punch didn't fully get through it, right? So it took like more of a struggle, which ends up being way funnier because it looks like he's a cartoon character that's like bouncing around the walls in there, you know what I mean? And then gets out of it.
So you just confirmed what I said, like what we thought. It was a fuck up, and you guys just left it because it was funny.
Yeah.
And there's also no redoing that
No,
shot.
we don't. Well, we prepared
could've just
for that.
cut it.
We prepared for that to happen. We were like, in case that doesn't like work,
Just
beat the
fucking
fuck out
beat
of
the
it.
shit out of it till you bust
Yeah,
through
yeah.
it.
And then the first punch, I was slightly worried. I was like, oh, okay, this might not work, and we're gonna have to like, this is all for nothing, or we're gonna have to like cut it out and then make a cut from the camera, and it's just not gonna be the same. And this was really good. But yeah, no, it worked.
I did really like the transition of like him turning on the TV,
Yeah.
and then how you did it with like our podcast
Yep,
promotion.
yep. And that's gonna go.
That's
into
all the Milkman
intro.
watches.
That's gonna go into the intro of every episode. So like that's how
What him turning it on,
Yeah.
going into like
Yes,
welcome to the
whatever
Super
we're
Podcast.
actually doing for that.
or like
episode.
loose screws or
Like-
sham and shibby.
Yeah, like, well, so we're gonna have so there's gonna be a condensed version of the trailer, like that's a minute long or so, of like the good parts kind of thing, with a song over it. Hopefully, KV, we're working. I don't want to say too much. or
Hurry the
anything,
fuck up,
but
KV.
We're working with that, and
I was gonna say, I mean, shout out his new song. That shit's fucking
Dude,
fire.
yeah,
I fucking love the shit out of
shit's
that song.
fire, dude. That's really really good.
Also, speaking of KV, that motherfucker can run.
But so at the end of the intro, I'm gonna put that like where he turns the TV on, and then it's gonna zoom into the actual episode itself.
Like zoom into actually us on screen.
Yes. Like already talking and starting the episode up and stuff. So it's gonna be real fun. And then that's also him busting out of the milk is gonna be at the end of every episode as well. Like it's the outro. But yeah, KB's new song. That's very good.
I kind of want to see if I can talk. But we'll get back to KB's song. But I kind of want to see if I can get Phil to do like another, like a new outro or
we do something
like for the episodes we don't have like an artist or something on where we play like their music or whatever during our like break period. We can have like another like a mid song.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
A goofy jingle.
Because I know like Matt's also got like his own like studio set up, so he can also
I'm
like
sure
do
Matt
something.
would definitely be down as well.
Obviously.
Yeah, shout out to Matt for filming that. For
Shout
us
out Matt
as
Bird.
well. Matt Bird.
Shout out.
AP&M Media, right? Yeah. So that's hit them up for anything really.
Yeah, I mean like you could see what they made for us.
Yeah.
Commercials, music videos.
And also keep your eyes peeled on our stuff because we got some other stuff in the works.
We got lots of ideas.
We should say it's not technically connected to AP&M Media.
No,
It's
that was Matt
separately.
specifically.
It's
But
us.
go,
I don't. Yeah,
us
so
in-
don't get
us
mad at
in
anything
collaboration with
yeah.
but go
Matt.
support.
Go support them.
Go support Andy, Phil, and Matt. And
go support
all that
them
they're
all.
doing. Like support At the Wayside, support their media company.
But yeah, but if you want to get mad at any of them, you can only get mad at Matt for doing this.
Right. So if you hated that specifically because you like their media company, that's all 1 on Shibby and 2 on Matt
Yeah. There we go. Just had to clear that up, guys.
for legal reasons.
Allegedly. We
Allegedly.
haven't said that in a while.
I said it literally like at the beginning of the episode.
This episode?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't here for that.
You were like, oh yeah, we're recording here talking about killing people, and I was like, allegedly.
So, could you kill somebody?
Easily.
Easily?
I have.
Yeah,
it's literally like the Dan Cummins
you-
bit. There's the Dan Cummins bit where he's like, I would kill someone if I had the ability to. I wish I had a special power where I could look at someone and just go dead because there's people who would piss me off at the wrong time, and I was like, dead, fuck them, and I'd move on.
Yeah, see.
Like
no,
what? Like you got
I'm
the power
not-
of the death note?
No.
I'm not
Are you-
that far into it. I wouldn't want to just kill random people. That's borderline getting evil now.
I feel like if you have to kill someone, you have to watch the life leave their eyes.
No,
like,
literally put me in front of a person like a fucking child molester or something like that.
so
Then
that-
I'm gonna gladly fucking
yeah,
murder
killing
that
someone who
person.
deserves it is easy,
Yeah,
guys.
that's
Could you?
super
But could you
easy.
kill an innocent person?
But
is the
Why
question.
would I kill an innocent
But,
person?
okay,
That's fucked
but
up.
back up.
Because that makes good moral
Back
questioning.
this up. Back this up. What you're saying, Ian, is not necessarily the case. Like the general population.
Oh, what, are we getting some deep
population-
philosophical? Like no one's really innocent.
No,
Like,
no, that's not where I'm going with this.
Going.
But most
I knew
people,
exactly where he was
most
going, and you
people
took it that way.
Don't think it would be easy to kill. I think we're just fucked up, so we're like-minded. So we're all like, yeah, that'd
well,
be so
they say
easy.
like when people like
Majority of people would rather not kill.
they say like most of the time like when like fresh recruits, like I'm talking completely on my ass here just from hearsay of what I've heard, but they say like when you have to do target practice in the military for your first time, they say like your natural instinct is to not pull the trigger at a human shaped silhouette because that's just it's engraved into your DNA to not kill something that looks like you. It's just it goes against what we're naturally for is survival.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen with me the first time I went shooting ever. I had a person silhouette and I shot the fuck out of that thing.
shot
That's
my
also probably just because I'm
friend. Okay.
depressed.
Yeah, no, I shot the
So how's
instructor.
therapy, Nelson?
What therapy? It's called drinking and not sleeping.
It's called Welcome to America.
It's called grow the fuck up, pussies.
Drink a beer, get a helmet, life's tough.
Cry about it in private and then deal with
This
it
is
later.
where our BetterHelp sponsor would go if we had one.
Do you need therapy and want to do it on your own? Get BetterHelp or grow up.
We can't offer you therapy or dick pills.
I don't know if we got a fucking
Or merch.
We need to get a Hims fucking sponsorship. I would love to support promoting dick pills on this podcast.
Is that because you need said dick pills?
Fuck no,
So your
man. My
dick not
shit
work?
works
You
just
seem
fine.
excited about them.
My shit works
That
just
shit
fine.
work when you don't need to. That motherfucker's clocking overtime.
So this is kind of relevant to the things on Twitter that I've been on.
Oh,
involved
Jesus
with.
Christ.
By the way, I saw is this about your tweet about your brother?
No. But
Your brother's bad takes?
Now you're gonna make this seem weird. I'm about to go in. No, I was talking about the Rhino fucking pills from the gas station, like the
Oh Jesus
Oh, the
Christ!
Brian
pills,
Redband
the
fucking
horny
dick pills?
Yeah. Imagine anyone who's ever taken those.
No,
I don't
but
know
we
any-
should definitely get some and take them on a podcast and just see what happens.
I mean, we only
First
shoot from
person
the
to get a
waist up.
boner.
First person to get a boner has
Loser.
to leave the room.
Yeah.
Just don't say anything. Just get up and walk out.
And you have to wear sweats that day.
You have to wear gray sweatpants so it's noticeable.
Then when you walk up to when you get out, you're gonna have to like kind of like try to
Subscribe
tuck
to
it.
our OnlyFans, everybody.
Subscribe to the OnlyFans. You can see it
I
uncensored.
think you can show clothed boner.
I
think
mean,
that's fine.
probably.
It's covered.
Well,
But
they
that-
did it in Anchorman.
Yeah, you can
and that's a
show clothes.
PG-13 movie. You can do
Show
that.
clothed boner on YouTube.
Gave away my Halloween costume, Nelson.
What, you're going to be Ron Burgundy with the raging boner?
Fuck yeah.
That would be awesome.
Speaking of, we are doing another Halloween special, and I
Because
expect
that was my original plan
I
for last
expect
year. But I
much
shaved my
better
mustache like an
effort out of
idiot.
somebody over here who
Yeah,
just put
fucking
beer.
Ian.
Beer. No, Ian did fine. I expect better.
I brought a
actually,
box,
I do
goddammit.
expect better after
You
both
brought
of
a
you.
box.
But yeah, at least
You
Ian
brought-
did a craft. You just brought a white shirt.
I brought a
We
white
wrote
shirt
You didn't
and
even have the
Sharpie
beer
on it.
written on it yet.
No,
You gotta
that's
get-
true.
we did it when you were here. That's
Yeah.
how last minute it was.
Yeah, because I didn't have a Sharpie on it. I knew you probably did.
Are we sure? Are we sure you just didn't bring a white shirt by accident? Did you even bring the white shirt purposely?
No, I brought the white shirt purposely because I was going to write.
I remember,
I
okay.
literally brought it with the purpose of just writing beer on it, just with the least
Or you could just be
amount of
Boggs.
effort.
Yeah, and then we started doing the tallies. Like we're like, okay, it's the Boggs challenge.
Yeah.
It was sunny. That makes sense. We saved it. We saved it with very little effort, no effort.
So what are you going to do this year, Shibby? Because you can't do Ali G
I
again.
know. So that's my heart.
That means you
You
gotta
did,
just-
you did your
No, you
best
just-
Halloween costume.
No, you
first.
literally just have to be fucking Sacha Baron Cohen now. So now you have to be
Or could you be
Borat.
Borat
I was gonna say you have to
Or
be
Bruno.
Borat,
Bruno.
or you definitely have to bleach your hair and be Bruno.
I just get a wig.
No, you're bleaching your
Not
fucking
bleaching
hair.
hair. But
I will get Iris to do it
Stop.
because she will be super excited to
But
fuck with you.
You know, I don't know. That's a good question though. I don't know if I want to do Sacha Baron Cohen character.
Yeah,
but I
I
might. But if not, what else is? There's a lot of other options. I think I had some ideas written down and I can't remember what I was thinking of now. But I have a couple.
You can be Danger Aaron with the fucking pube beard, dressed up like a fucking terrorist.
Jackass shout out.
That would be good. That'd
That's
be
also
good.
me just being
Perfect.
partially racist
Yeah,
towards
but
you.
that's perfect for it's our brand.
I mean, the fact that people still listen to this after half the shit that's been said on this, obviously they got to know it's our fucking humor.
Yeah.
This
If we're gonna have a crowd, I'd rather have it be a niche crowd that like understands our humor.
And I feel like with like us doing like these loose screws, it's like you get to understand it's like this is more of us just hanging out and
It's
talking
just a hang.
but we just put the microphones on instead. Like this is what we talk about normally.
Pretty much.
And
Well,
we're also very just like our podcast is satire.
yeah.
It's
I
a
mean,
fucking joke.
yeah, most of it.
I mean,
Until
there's
it's
stuff
not,
that we
and then
actually, well, there's the stuff that you know that we're being honest about, and then there's the stuff that you know that there's obviously just dark humor thrown in there
I
that's
think-
fucked up.
I
I
You
will
can tell
say
we're
I
kidding.
think
That's on you.
Yeah,
Like-
I will say I think we notice it, but I have to say I don't think everyone notices it sometimes.
Well,
Like,
they
looking
can
at it
fuck-
from an outside view.
They can grow up.
I think exactly. They could just grow up. It's not that serious.
The world needs to stop being so fucking soft.
Yeah, and we're here to stay.
My pronouns are Apache helicopter.
We're gonna keep saying retard.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm never giving that one up. I was just talking to someone
yeah,
else
I
not
gave-
too long ago.
I
I was like,
gave
they
up
said you should probably
all
lay
the
off the
ones,
use
no
of the word retard. I said, nope, not giving that one up.
who said
Nope,
that?
that's mine.
Who said that to you?
Huh?
Just a person.
I would choose not to give up their identity on the podcast.
Oh, but wait, someone actually said that to you?
Yeah, someone who watches the podcast said you probably shouldn't use the word retard so much.
Yeah,
I said, fuck that.
I was like, what? Are
I
you
was like,
fucking
yeah, not
retarded
giving
or
that up.
something?
Yeah.
What are you retarded or something? Is that what you guys
To
thought?
which I always point to the golden rule of the euphemism treadmill. No matter what like technical word like you come up with, like it's just gonna be like autism is the new retarded. Like
I mean,
people just
yeah.
co-opted the word autism to essentially replace the word retarded. We've been doing this. We've been playing this game for
I
as long
argue
as
that's
language has
almost
existed.
more offensive because
It is.
autism is
It
like
very much
actually
is.
autistic people. No one correlates the word retarded with someone with Down syndrome or something like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, some people do, but like
Pieces of shit.
But like the
It's not
people,
that
the
so much-
people like us who call someone a fucking retard is we're calling them just a fucking dumb person,
Yeah.
like who
You're
did
someone
something
who would
stupid.
put metal in a microwave. Like that's
Yeah.
not something like a mentally handicapped person would do. They're smart enough to know not
or
to do
just
that.
someone who does a stupid ass action. Like that
Yeah.
person's fucking retarded. Like,
Exactly.
sorry, I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care if people don't like
it's not
that I
that
say it.
serious, and I don't think anyone that actually has special needs even correlates that word with that either. Because it's, I mean, good, what kind of monster actually goes up to someone with like an issue and says that to them?
Right.
A
very low percentage of people.
Exactly. So it's like pretty obvious.
So just stop being so fucking
Yeah,
soft.
It's not that serious.
Yeah,
Other words,
believe it or not, once upon a time, the word
I
like
get it.
retard was a medically like used term, like to use
Yeah,
like 'cause
yeah.
it used to be like imbecile. I think was like the old term. For
It was imbecile, and then it was
Fucking
mentally
imbecile.
retarded. Was actually the term used for the longest fucking time.
Yeah. And then, I mean, the word retarded isn't actually even a bad word.
Yeah, like-
it means to slow down. It's the process of slowing something.
Like I remember in like it was like in elementary school or middle school, some like early education. But I remember like you would legit get in trouble if you called someone stupid. Like
yeah. It's about
like geez, like you can't even say someone's being stupid.
can't be.
That's just about being nice to your classmates.
Don't want to cause fights. Don't want to get beat up.
Well, Mr. Benedetto, you can eat my whole ass. Like,
Do I have to bleep that?
Jeremy next to me is a fucking idiot.
Is that actually his name too at the time? Do you
No,
remember? Do you harbor these feelings?
I
Are
can't
you
remember.
actually very upset at your second grade teacher?
And your classmate?
No, because Mr. Benedetto didn't teach second grade. I
What-
can't remember what she taught. It was probably fourth grade, I think.
Oh, darn, fourth grade.
I just remember she was a mean old bitch.
Stupid.
Not as mean as my actual second grade teacher. I hated that bitch though.
My second grade teacher was pretty cool, and I remember also being in second grade. That's when 9/11 happened, and we got to watch it on TV in school, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking rad.
Dude, my third grade teacher fucking rocked though. Miss Cush. Every Friday after lunch, she would let you have the whole rest of the day to do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Every Friday after lunch.
So you
burn
didn't
the
actually
Kush.
learn shit?
Miss
Nope.
Kush.
Good old public school system, everybody.
Welcome to Rockford.
What's the most mad you ever seen a teacher?
Oh, fuck.
I
I
have almost watched a couple teachers fight students.
I remember one time I watched a teacher like throw a book at the door because the student was like looking in through the like that little like inside window like fucking around because he got
So
kicked out of class.
He
And
got
like,
kicked out of class, and he's just being an asshole, and the
Look,
teacher just
dude-
fucking chucked a book at the door.
Yup. Mr. Brooks was teaching ninth grade algebra.
Oh. Well, I wasn't there in my ninth grade. You're older. I don't know if I knew that teacher.
I don't know.
But I also got to witness my old drama teacher freak out at play rehearsals after school because people like wouldn't be taking shit seriously, and yeah, he would like freak out and like throw his like bottle of Sprite Zero across the room.
So none of you guys had a teacher get mad at you though.
Not me specifically.
I've had a teacher get mad at me. I've never had a teacher get like overly mad. I've had a teacher literally like stop class and just tell me I was being an asshole and tell me to leave the class. And
I never got kicked
I had
out,
a
but I did
similar-
get called out once just because my teacher thought I had something to say to everything she said.
I
which
got
was fuck
sent,
you.
I got sent out of chemistry my junior year because I was high as fucking shit. Back when
funny
I
This is
for
back when
you.
Nelson smoked
this
weed.
is back when I smoked weed. I smoked weed in high school. I stopped smoking weed after high school because that's when the panic attacks happened, and I think it was because I smoked a lot of K2.
God, I pray that day never comes.
So the K2 fucked me up, so I stopped smoking weed.
Well, I learned a lot about you.
You need to
in
get on
those
that
last
Delta
2
8,
sentences.
Nelson.
I swear you've known.
I'm
Ian
sure
at least
K2.
knew that.
I'm sure.
But no, literally, my chemistry class was right after lunch, and so I had left campus to go to Taco Bell with some friends, which resulted in pretty much get Taco Bell, scarf it down, and then get as high as possible before going back to school.
Yeah.
Then I was just sitting there, and like halfway through the class, I just fucking zoned out. And I was like, oh shit. Like it hit me
here.
like a fucking freight train. I was like, and I had my fucking Taco Bell cup in front of me, and I went to go drink it. Like just bend over.
And you just
go to
squeezed
the
it way
straw.
too tight?
No, I just literally like hands were like at my side. I went to bend over to just get to the straw, and I missed the straw. Stabbed myself under my glasses in the eye. Went, oh fuck!
And this is why he doesn't smoke.
Did that out loud, and then the teacher, Miss Baldwin, literally was like, "Alex, are you okay?" I was like, "No, just." I'm not sure. She's like, you probably should get the fuck out of this classroom right now. I was like, got it. So I proceeded to take a nap for the rest of the class outside. It was pretty awesome.
That's cool. Got out. See, my story isn't as fun as that. So
I'm already bored.
yeah, shut up. I don't want to tell it. I'm ending the podcast. We're done. Loose Screws is over.
Shut the fuck up. Tell the
Okay,
story.
So
Mm,
I try to keep it as short as possible. And
yeah, because apparently
Cut
it's
it.
not interesting.
fuck you.
You're the one who said
It's
it.
pretty good actually. So, long story short, me and this one of the kids in the class, we get into like an argument or whatever, right? And it was the day where we're doing like the computer lab area.
Oh,
So we're
yeah.
like everyone's on the outside of the classroom, like in a big outlined square, if that makes sense, you know? So everyone's like back to each other.
Oh, I know.
Apparently, so you're just facing the computers. And I don't remember what it was, just dumb middle school shit. I'm in 7th or 8th grade. And I guess I made fun of him. We were like just roasting each other, just saying something. And whatever I said,
Did you call him the F word?
I don't know. No, I'm good. I'm good on the liquor.
I was going to say,
but I'm also good on that
you
too.
might want to clarify
They
what you said
offered me
I'm
a
good
shot,
to.
but I'm
Because
also
you can't see this.
I'm also good on. I am also good on calling him that. I don't need to call him.
I mean, it was middle school. You
So-
were probably throwing it around. We
Oh,
all
yeah,
were.
middle school. we
we're
all
not-
were
this is
throwing
not-
around the
this
F
is
word
not
pretty
what the
hard.
story-
I was probably getting it
it's
thrown
not what
at me
the
more than I was
story's
throwing it around.
Not what the story's
I mean, I
about.
literally said it to Ian earlier, but that was quoting something that also said the word. Anyways,
So I called this guy a faggot. No I'm kidding. That's kidding.
I was waiting to drop it, but you
That's
beat me
gonna
to it.
So I called this guy a name that was not that. I don't know what it was, but it hurt his feelings, right? And he's like kind of a nerdy guy, so it wasn't like, anything I expected this to happen.
Did
So
you call him a weeaboo?
I'm sitting there. It would have been true. It would have been true. But I'm sitting there on the computer and I feel like a thump on the back of my head, right? So he walks up and he like doesn't know how to hit someone, so he like just open like kind of like
Just-
fist, like kind of like
Just
tries to
monkey,
hit
just
me,
like
right?
hit you like a monkey, like smack
And
something.
Me
like,
be doing a dumb teenager, I'm like, getting mad. Like, tries to go like push him and try to start a fight. And my friend Denzel, who's actually in the class with me, you know him, Ian. He's in the class with me. He like holds me down. He's like pulls me back. He's like, stop. And the teacher was like,
And
"It's
that's
a sub."
when you said the N word.
It's a substitute teacher. Shut up. It's a substitute teacher, right? And they don't see all this happen, and they just hear the commotion of like all the fight happening, seeing me and the kid, and get separated. And we sit down, and then she starts trying to ask like, what happened? And I'm in the mindset of like, I'm not gonna snitch. Fuck that, So-
Also, realistically,
You're like, I'm from the
gonna
fucking
wait.
hood.
I'm
Also,
gonna wait till after
realistic-
class and fight the guy or whatever. I'm not gonna snitch or get my R's and wait for the teacher not to pay attention and go hit the guy back or whatever, But so she keeps like asking me to tell, and I don't tell. And
but
then
realistically, like, who gives less of a fuck than a substitute teacher? Like, they're just
this
there.
lady is crazy. Let me get to it. So then she starts randomly being like, "Oh, you won't tell me you're the problem with society. You make me scared for our future. It's kids like you. It is kids like you." And starts literally having like a nervous breakdown and almost crying. And
Is
I'm
that
not
because
even,
you're
like-
Middle Eastern?
I may be. And I'm not even.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say it
even,
was
like, a
what, like
punk kid.
2004 at that point. So are we still like in fucking terrorist scare
Yeah, so
point?
this was right after 9/11.
Oh yeah, so
everyone was-
obviously
yeah.
everyone's blaming you.
Shut up.
She's picturing like someone that looks a lot like you being waterboarded and like
So-
won't fucking give up the information.
She's like, man, this little fucker needs to go to Guantanamo
What I find
now.
out is her husband died in 9/11, so that's why she's. So no, that's not. So
That's so.
so she's like getting mad at me, being like, "Oh, I'm the problem with the world. The future is like people. Your kids like you are going to be the president one day. This world is screwed."
I mean,
is
she
what
was half
said.
right.
Yeah, partially, but I'm not even one of the bad kids, really. Right? She's like throwing things down.
No, we already had Trump.
And then she asked like, "Okay, so what happened? What happened to the rest of the class?" And the guy who hit me raises his hands and he's like, "Oh, I hit him."
snitch.
Yeah, and
Fuck.
so
so
he snitched on
and she
himself.
goes over to him and she shakes his hand.
What the
and says,
fuck?
"Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest." And she's like, "That's how you act." To
Even though
me-
you were the fucking
Yeah, one who
victim.
got
Was the
hit.
kid white?
No, he was Hispanic. So
Oh, I was gonna say it was probably
though-
because he was
realistically
white.
though, this kid was like playing 4D chess and like
yeah.
He was
So-
sucking his own dick.
So she's like literally having like a breakdown, crying because I'm just sitting there. I'm laughing because
Was
I'm
it
not
like
even
an old
asshole
white
kid.
lady substitute? Yeah, that makes sense.
She's breakdown crying in there and be like, "I am so scared for the future because of kids like you." And all I'm doing is laughing. Like I'm not even like I'm not one to call like a teacher a bitch or something like that. I'm not
It's
even
not
like
even
how
like
some
you
kids
fucking
are.
actually did anything
And I could have,
bad.
but I wasn't even. Yeah, I'm literally just laughing. Like I'm like, "Are you for real right now?" Is what I was saying. Like, are you?
This whole
like, are you
situation
okay?
is super fucking stupid,
So, yeah.
and that's all you did was just be like, "I'm not gonna fucking tell just because
Yeah,
fuck it,
and-
let's move on."
So I had like I lived in an apartment complex, and one of the girls that went on our bus was like this very like nice religious lady, like, little girl, and she came up to me at the end of the class. She's like, "That was not right." She's like, "Let's go to the principal's office." So we went to the principal's office to go rat on this teacher.
everyone's a fucking narc.
and we got this teacher fucking suspended for the last 2 years.
You got-
We got her suspended for 2 years.
Wasn't it a sub?
Yeah, well, her suspended from subbing for 2 years, like in
Damn.
school. You know how school
you took away this bitch. You canceled this bitch.
Yeah,
shit.
This
you know
bitch
how-
probably is dead at this
Yeah.
point and is probably
Yeah.
fucking still rotten in hell, fucking angry at you.
Yep. And then it's funny because it was a year that she was suspended because the year after, right before I graduated, she was a sub for my gym class. And me and my Denzel were in the same class again, and we weren't sure if she remembered us. But
She
would
probably
sit there,
fucking did.
And she was saw attendance, and when she said my name, we were just like, This bitch knows. We were playing hockey and she was like just eyeballing me.
That's the weird thing about fucking. This is completely random. Has nothing.
It's funny that he brings that up because
I was just going to talk about the fact it's like teachers will fucking remember you forever.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
if you only
Are
had
you-
them for like
are you-
a quarter, they know your name still.
Are you guys friends with any of your former teachers on the book?
Oh yeah, I have like 4 from my
Yeah,
from Roosevelt, and I have a couple.
I
from
bet you if
Rockford
you
Christian.
message them and you're like, "Do you remember me?" They're like, "Oh yeah."
No, I have them on Facebook, and I talk to them regularly. I actually go and get coffee with some of my former teachers.
Oh, that's cool.
They're actually because they're super fucking dope. One of my old vice principals and I used to go to Ice Hogs games and drink too.
Gotta get him on the
That's fucking
podcast. Like,
Yeah.
what's the?
He's up in fucking Wisconsin now. He's fucking the shit.
Is
though.
he still doing school stuff?
I believe he does like more like works for like the school districts now.
The only one I'm friends with is retired, but it's funnily enough about him, Van Ness.
Oh, yeah.
He's played like every fucking Zelda game that's ever existed. I found out.
Well, yeah, but he was also cool as shit.
Oh yeah.
Dude, get that retired teacher to come on the podcast and talk about all the times the kids pissed him off and what he really wanted to say.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I've actually had a couple of my former
he's
teachers who've
retired.
seen me promote the podcast and stuff. It's like, I'm so happy to see you doing something like this. I was like, it's not like we're famous. It's just something we do for fun. They're like, yeah, it's still cool though. And I'm like,
It's still cool.
they're like, oh, it makes sense. You were such a talkative and like, you like to like interact with people and all that. So it's like really cool to see like you get like guests on, you get to interview them and talk to them. I was like, half the time I'm just getting drunk.
Yeah. I mean, I've also had people bring up like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Like you've always done like media or like theater related stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I forget. Like I have like a big like theater background. Like
Fucking
I also went to college for that shit.
I've done a pretty good job as disguising this podcast as something semi-professional, guys. If people are coming at us, just
job
getting
winging
drunk
it.
and high, and they're all like, "Oh, you guys are doing."
Turns
such
out
good
you get a bunch of
thing."
fucking douchebags in a room together and drunk and high enough. Like it actually makes for pretty entertaining content.
I don't know. I mean, I tend to think we make people laugh.
No, we are. Yeah, we're good. It's good. The Glade spray.
We're good clowns, boys.
We do a great job.
We've only pissed what, one person off officially.
I think.
Bad.
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. We've only
Not
really.
bad.
Well, wait. Which one person? We can obviously bleep it. I wouldn't even say. I thought we.
I
Pissed,
thought we were talking.
yeah.
Oh, who? We didn't piss him off.
No,
Well,
he just
no,
did.
Max did.
Max
gotta-
and Ian did.
I didn't do shit.
I gotta mark these times.
You gotta
I'm
make
gonna
sure you
definitely
mark these. well,
names
you have to
out.
make sure you listen to make sure you
We should-
fucking bleep it, jackass.
I gotta remind myself. I will listen, but there's parts where I could be like, okay, that's all good for like the next 5 minutes, and just skip ahead and not realize that like, oh, there was one little part. But I'll write down.
The miracle of editing.
But
everyone.
anyway, no, the second person you said wasn't mad at us. It was just like, no, we were.
they were
more
just mad they
at,
didn't get to talk enough.
we were more mad at. No, now we're giving it. We can't give it away. But we were more mad. At,
I mean,
we were
unless they listen to it.
We were more like, what the fuck? At their critique is what it was.
Yeah, the
They weren't
critique was
mad.
just kind of like when we all got that. We were just like,
No, we actually made.
Eh, what?
We actually made someone else upset. Well, maybe not the person that I said, but someone connected to that person. So it's
well, for the
same.
situation you were referring.
Yeah, so we definitely made someone mad there.
Oopsies.
Yeah, it happens.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It happens. We're a comedy show for the future, so people just need to definitely,
If at any point throughout this podcast we ever make you feel uncomfortable,
Please
or awkward,
let
or
us know
offended, and let us know
as soon as possible.
and then promptly go fuck yourself.
because we're gonna laugh at it. No, but no, if someone
You guys
actually
are
comes to
fucked
me
up.
and tells me to remove stuff,
No, well, yeah, we try to make it
but you
known
gotta
very
let us
much
know.
that
Yeah, we're doing a comedy show, so it's definitely
not everything we say is gonna land
And,
necessarily.
everything we want to do is we want to make every like guest as
Fun.
comfortable as possible and have fun with us. That's what we want. We want it to be like hanging out like we normally do. We want to do it with a
There's
brand
just a
new
camera
person.
and microphones
yeah, so
everywhere.
but we're not. Yeah, so people take
Don't
it
be
as,
nervous.
Like, trying to be this professionalism, and that's not the point of the podcast. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
supposed to be just kicking it with your buddies. We're supposed to say shit that you just say with your buddies. That's the point of a podcast.
Yeah,
Right.
but then and then it's just the added bonus of it's like, and then we're also gonna help promote
Whatever you do
what
as
you
well,
do because
yeah.
we like want to support you and we obviously enjoy it. That's why we have you on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But was that the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Did I hear that all the
did.
way from the
You
other
did hear
room?
PlayStation.
No, someone who's like been a part of like the scene in the past, like who's been like out of it for so long. Like I feel like like it's kind of like your duty. Like if you've been in it or like had anyone promote you, like you got to pay it forward. And like
Oh yeah, we're always pretty good with that.
I was gonna say, like, especially like, yeah, you and I, like Ian, like we've been a part of like the local, like especially like well, specifically metal scene for so long, and watched it like when it was in its prime.
Was
and,
damn
like,
near dead.
It's like, well, it was in its prime when we were in high school. Then it died like technically college years up until literally like 3 years ago. We
Dude,
started
I remember when
finally
the
getting
Rock Box was a
bigger
fucking thing
shows.
around here.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was like
It was a
random.
bad time to take a sip. You were like
Well,
in
it was because
mid-conversation.
like everything got quiet. And I registered it, and that's why I fucking did the fucking
Yeah, that's a name you probably haven't heard in a while.
the Rock Box.
Yeah.
What is that?
I saw Rosecrans play there.
It was an old venue back in the day. People used to go to around here.
Yeah, I saw Rosecrans,
What was it like? Where?
which is Rosecrans for those who don't know is Born of Osiris.
Oh,
Rosecrans was their band before.
that's the fucked up thing is that I should know that.
Yeah, I would think you would,
But I don't.
You're also wearing a sick ass like Wu-Tang Veil Maya shirt.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I actually really like
Nice.
I love it. It's
I was like noticing it earlier before we were recording. I was like,
Wu-Tang
I'm
rip,
kind of
but it's Veil
fucking
Maya.
mad. I want that.
I know it's dope. I actually want just a regular Wu-Tang shirt too. But
I do.
'cause I saw them.
How hard is it to
live.
find a Wu-Tang shirt?
I saw them live.
I'm gonna fucking murder you after we're done recording, as
Do
we
it
talked
live.
about.
Yeah, with the suppressed fire. What you were saying earlier.
Hey, that suppressed Scar in Fortnite fucking slaps.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good. It's the Fortnite podcast now.
Welcome to the Fortnite
That's how we
podcast.
get a bunch of views. Let's just do a Fortnite podcast.
It'll
Yeah.
get a bunch of fucking 10-year-olds watching us probably.
That's a good idea.
My cousin-
And then we'll
my
just tell them
cousin
about
loves
how
Fortnite.
we'll talk about smoking meth and fucking shooting up
Shitting
heroin.
on
We'll introduce them to
Shitting
Jim.
on walls. Yeah, we'll just send them all of
Stay in
Jim's
school,
like
kids, or this could be you.
By the way, Jim's on what his like 9th account because he added
yeah.
me again and messaged me. He's like, "Hey, it's still me." I was like, "I know it's still you, Jim. Like it's cool. I follow every account
Me
you
too.
make.
Me too.
Because I want to fucking keep in contact with you,
I think
I need to re-download TikTok so I could follow him again.
dude. He's still so funny. He just fucks off. He literally every time he makes a new account, he always has to. Yep, it's me.
Jim here.
Fucking Bum Jim.
I guess
Which
I'm not
he
a bum
literally
anymore.
took from us.
He's
which I love
co-opted
so
Bum
much.
Jim.
I don't know if he took. did
I
he
think
take
we did
I
Bum Jim
think he's
first,
the
and
first
he
one
started
said.
doing Bum Jim. We'll have to research this after the fact, but I'm pretty sure he took Bum
calling
Jim
it?
from us.
We'll have to ask him. We'll just have to ask him.
Well, I mean, you could probably fucking call him
Well,
right
now we
now.
can't
I
feel
don't have
bad
his
for calling
number
him
right now.
that.
Let me see. Let me get.
He
his
probably
number
has
again.
like a brand new number.
Let me see if I can get his number because what I want to do for the first episode of season.
Call him right
3,
now.
while we
What's that
don't have a
motherfucker
guest,
doing? He ain't got
I
Call
wanna
me
call
now.
in
He ain't
Jim.
got work tomorrow.
Call me now.
And I also want to call in OBT
Oh, God.
people.
Whoa, my people.
I think we need these two people to finally be.
I don't know.
Twitch, I gotta
I
give us
still,
credit.
I still genuinely enjoyed watching OBT's fucking live on TikTok where you were talking to him and he looked up the podcast.
Dude,
that
that
was
was so
fucking
funny.
awesome.
Yeah, if only that was like on the. We got to do that live.
I got to give ourselves props
Oh,
to that
Jim's been
because like
uploading a lot on his new.
He's
account.
been
shit.
fucking busy, boy.
I got to give ourselves props because like there's some podcasts I listen to where they follow some crazies and they don't interact with them much or so they keep it
No,
very on their tight.
we literally like Shibby's like, I'm gonna reach out to them, and all of us were like, this is probably a horrible idea.
yeah, this is probably a bad idea.
Then actually does it, and it ends up being like, oh, we actually made a really cool friend with somebody on the internet who just so happens to be, maybe potentially homeless.
Our pen pal of the streets.
I think he's on and off from being homeless. I think he has an RV right now or something. We'll have to
What-
well,
Whatever
he's
happened to
not
that golf-
homeless if he has an RV.
Whatever happened to that golf cart?
Tune in for season 3 of the Screw City podcast.
We're gonna
guys,
contact
and
Jim.
That's how you'll find out what's going on with Jim.
And we're gonna talk to OBT The Rock.
I think yeah.
Whoa,
he's
my
agreed
people.
to.
Whoa, my people.
Oh, and there's also a newcomer too, the Joker guy, the Sugar
Oh,
King.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
Jesus.
no.
Sugar King. We showed Cat, bro. He's been on the H3 podcast. He's a fucking celebrity, bro. We gotta get him on. I want to ask him how that was too.
We gotta
He
talk.
was literally on
At this
H3.
fucking
That's
rate, we
nuts.
have to reach out to Sarah Subby.
Dude, dude.
As much as I don't want to, we
You
have
said
to
it.
fucking
We
do
have it here officially recorded.
I know,
Alex's
but we
idea.
have to do it because
I don't know. I don't want to because
How could we?
I found them through. I found him through Jim and them.
they
so I
talk
don't
to
want-
him?
No.
It's not their fucking. It's not. They don't own weirdos.
I don't
People
know.
see them
Also, we
online.
probably live closer to them than them.
They're in Vegas.
They don't.
No.
Own
Exactly.
weirdos.
So my point exactly. At least we are
I do want
in
to
the
reach out to
same
Jim and
state.
them at some point though.
He posted it on YouTube, which is a public platform. You're not doing what we're not reciting what they said. We're not taking their jokes and redoing their spiel. Besides things that are just naturally going to come out because he's a fucking weirdo. So we're obviously going to be like, whoa, as a fucking.
I don't know. I feel like if there was another podcast, I feel like if there was another podcast that was like covering Bum Jim, like we would be like, what the fuck? Like that was our dude.
Not necessarily. I one day.
You want more podcasts to cover?
I
like,
literally want one. I one day want
Get
to
him on
message.
y-
No, your
YMH.
mom's house. Yeah, I want to one day message to Dav when we get a little bit, like maybe a couple
Native.
thousand fucking subscribers, so they might take us somewhat serious, and be like, we have two.
I mean, they're already
people.
taking our shit anyways.
We have two perfect people. For you guys.
There has been way too many moments of your mom's house having shit
And
that
we
we
did it first.
did like months before and was already released before them.
Yeah. So
Because they
it's-
pre-record their shit too.
yeah. So, but it just means that like we like the same shit. We have similar tastes. So I'm not even.
We like retards and fucking meth heads.
Yeah. But dude,
We have a type.
they would have a field day with a couple of the things that we have. Like, okay, wipe it off.
We're like
wipe your
YMH
pussy off,
interns.
dude. That is like the perfect cool guy video ever. To
It's
go
the
on your
perfect cool
girlfriend's
guy video
story.
of somebody who would probably be very mad that we're gonna fucking try to make fucking money off of
I don't
I mean,
care.
hey, he posted on his
He posted
on
it,
his
get
girl
mad at
Then
story.
him.
again, he's also a psychopath.
Tune in
so-
for the Sham and Shibby Show, episode 1. We officially show it. All of it.
You show the whole. What the fuck is the Sham and Shibby show? I thought that was supposed to be just sports. You fucking goon.
Oh no, the Sham and Shibby Show is just everything. There's gonna be a sports section of it, like for like during the NFL season.
So it's
we're
the
gonna
Screw City
follow.
Podcast Part 2 with just you
No.
and Shamani.
No, because
Screw City Podcast 2
we
Electric
don't-
Boogaloo.
We don't always show awful stuff. Like it gets. There's more. I don't know. You'll have to see. You'll have to see. It's different. It's different enough. It's
Either
in the
way,
same.
either
It's
way,
on the
we're-
same channel for a reason.
I was gonna say either way, we're all still gonna be on it randomly at some
It's gonna
point.
be really fun.
By the
Yeah.
way, I'm still upset because at this point, my episode with Angel still hasn't come out.
I'm the official full editor now, and I get paid to do it.
Well, so hurry the fuck up and release my
You-
episode.
Well,
Hey,
it comes
Shibby.
out a week, and well, today Shimani's came out, and then next is Jose. The
Oh,
guy
okay,
who
yeah.
did the
Yeah.
walk
I
across.
still need to
Shout out
schedule with him.
Walk across the. Fuck you, Ian. You're an ass. You make us look bad. You make me look dumb, and I'm like, yeah. I had to explain to Angel, like, no, he doesn't not want to be on. He doesn't dislike you. It's just Ian.
Ian just hates people. It's like
Communication.
No, realistically, Max will never be on it.
Yeah, well, that's just because he's not like that kind of person.
No,
But
that's
I
why
really
Max
had to
gives me shit for
explain-
the fact that I've been on 2 other podcasts already.
I was trying to explain to Angel. I'm like, look, Ian's just he's like that. His ex-girlfriend and him had a day where she would not be able to contact him. He had an off day from his ex-girlfriend. Who does that? Who does that?
Can't a motherfucker just have a day where the world just fucks off
He
for a
used to
day?
literally tell her on Mondays, you can't talk to me. Who does? Well,
No, I just
first
say
of
just
all-
don't be surprised if like I'm fucking passed out after work.
Oh, okay, you made it.
I was gonna say, you say it like that, then I
understand.
understand.
You
The way
made it
he was
seem-
saying made me go, okay, so you're a piece of shit.
No, I was like, okay, so he's cheating or he's killing. He's doing something on the
He's
side.
murdering someone and then fucking the corpse. So it's technically still cheating.
Both?
While necrophilia.
That's just adding. You're adding things to it now.
I mean, I just literally fell asleep this morning at 8:30 watching an Albert Fish documentary. If you know Albert Fish,
Oh, yeah, we were
man's
talking about-
fucked up.
No, but legit, like
What's
I used to
Albert
get in
Fish?
trouble because I'd fall asleep after work.
What's Albert Fish?
Yeah, explain it for the listeners.
He was a serial killer in New York around the 1930s who his big crime that he got caught with was he went and kidnapped a 10-year-old from her parents by literally saying, I'm going to take your kid to a party. And the parents were like, oh, yeah, sounds great. And then he took the kid to a fucking random house out in Westchester and literally proceeded to strip down naked, told her to come inside, and then murdered her and then ate her.
Wow. I'm not happy I asked.
Oh, yeah, he also liked to stick pins up his ass.
We should just become a crime podcast and do a section of crime.
I've tried to pitch that to you before, and you said no.
And just make it funny,
That's already done.
insensitive, and just make fun of this shit going on. It's BuzzFeed.
No, that's called Last Podcast on the Left.
Oh, okay.
That's what they do.
I don't know if that.
And Time Suck does that too when they cover the true crime stuff.
Okay.
Those are the 2 podcasts I really like.
Yeah, I want to start listening to the last podcast on the left.
Oh, you'll love it.
Dude, I'm podcasted out from all the editing I do.
I mean, it
sometimes.
makes sense
So
because
it's
all
like-
you have to do is literally sit there and listen to other people's
So,
podcasts
like,
and edit all that
after
shit.
a while, like I don't even listen to the ones that I really enjoy because I just don't have the time to do it between
I-
girlfriend, work, and then doing this stuff.
Oh, look at me. My name's Shibby. I got a girlfriend. I think I'm better than everybody.
Yeah, that's what
Literally
I do.
everybody else on the Screw City podcast is fucking single, and you're just
Everyone
like,
else
oh, I
is
get a girlfriend.
lonely. Yeah, I get pussy on the regular. And
I get pussy whenever the fuck I decide I want it.
that sounds questionable. He just takes it.
With fucking consent.
He just takes it.
Yeah, I take it all the way. I need Ian to hurry back so he can
I have a
talk to
button
you.
for you.
Not like legally and consensually.
Oh, Max was here. I didn't know that.
I like to suck on them because they look lovely there and they're very tempting.
Jesus Christ. Ian, hurry up and get back on the mic so I can go grab
like
a...
legally
He's
and
doing the
consensually.
sound bites now. I need to
He's
go get
talking
it.
about girls.
I literally never said that.
What the fuck?
He's making me sound like an asshole. He's going to censor it so it sounds like it or edit it.
No, I'm not gonna make it sound like
When you're
You've
telling a
already
story
edited
about
some stuff of me that have been questionable.
it was different kind. Everyone wasn't in on the joke. It's different.
I mean, yeah, but not...
The women were not in on the joke when you were them. That's not, I'm not gonna make light of
We
their
don't need
situation.
women.
Alex. I'm not gonna make light of what you put them through. That's just not okay.
I'm
okay,
grabbing a beer.
I go to take a piss when he's talking about a serial killer or some shit. And
Yeah,
then I come
I
back
was
to
literally
this.
talking about Albert Fish, and then he goes to take
And then
a piss,
Alex
and then
went on to his time how he relates to Albert Fish because he has murdered a few women
I
too.
fucking hate this podcast. One beer? Beer?
I'm good.
Yeah, beer me actually.
You want a fucking big-ass fucking PBR?
Yeah, what else do you have? Is that all you have?
Or Fireball.
Yeah, so
Say that,
PBR.
or
Yeah, so PBR. PBR me
It's Thursday. Fuck it.
Thursday. Yeah.
You work tomorrow?
Yeah, but I work at a bar, so I feel like I'm allowed to drink before I go in now. Hangovers don't exist when you work at a bar.
I mean, hangovers don't exist so long as you have cocaine. We're
we
being
live in the
fucking
day.
real.
We live in the age of fentanyl. We don't do that stuff anymore. All right, anymore. Like I really.
I mean,
did
if
it.
you trust your connects, you can still get it.
I'm better off. I'm okay on that. I don't want to risk. But no.
There's certain people I still trust. I just won't get it around here.
But my job, bartending, right around the. I don't want to talk about it right around the cocaine talk. Well, we got the cocaine talk. Where's the hooker talk?
In my opinion, I was having this thought earlier.
Oh, what's up,
Get back
Alex? We were just talking about how Ian picked up a hooker the other day.
Yeah,
Sounds about
with
right.
cocaine.
With his cocaine.
See, at least
What
I'm
did you
not-
get first?
I'm not desperate like him, so that
What do you get? Well, you don't have to be desperate, and you just take it by force.
That's...
What?
Look at me. Do you think I could take it by force?
No, he was referring to me.
No, I know, but yeah, but
Also, no, Ian, you could not take it by force.
I'm harmless.
they you, Ian.
You are literally forced to be the bottom, no matter what.
Awkward silence. No, I low key like a girl who's a little aggressive.
I mean, so do I, but you can
not-
get probably overpowered by most women you've ever been with.
I mean, last girl I was with wanted to peg me, and I said no to that. Jesus,
I
that's
really
ground.
fucking wish you did, because that would be such a good fucking conversation to have with you.
Well, didn't Max admit to getting pegged? So
Max has been pegged.
I'm pretty sure Max admitted to being pegged.
Did he?
Multiple
I missed
times.
that, or was I drunk?
Yeah, you were drunk for sure, but
An October
he was
girl.
also drunk. Okay, it started. Well, I don't want to get into it because maybe I'm wrong. But Max,
I think you're wrong, because
Max-
I think I would know.
Should we
Someone
Max?
call him.
should we call Max and ask him? If
He's
ever
probably
been pegged?
asleep and cranky. Call him.
You call him. He's like,
He'll
hey,
He'll
answer.
love that if he's cranky and sleeping.
Jesus
no
Christ. All right,
context.
keep
As
talking.
soon as he answers, just say, Max, we need you to answer one question honestly.
Okay, but real quick tangent before I forget it on the cocaine subject. I
I
believe
really want to get on the cocaine subject.
no, but only because I had this thought recently. If you were able to kick cigarettes, you should get a free pass to do cocaine.
Or you should just not get rewarded for having a nicotine addiction that you put on yourself.
No, if you could kick a nicotine addiction, you could do fucking anything. Don't let the
Hey,
world fucking
Max.
tell you.
Hey, so we're doing Loose Screws live right now, and yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's not what I needed though. Shibby said something along the lines of that you admitted to getting pegged. Was that true?
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's what I thought. So
fucking
Shibby was talking
retard.
shit.
It wasn't. No, don't even put it that way. I honestly thought that at one point we had talked about it, and we thought that you had admitted to being like okay with that.
I'd be the first one to admit that.
Yeah,
That
so
is
no,
true.
it
That
was
is-
just a,
that
it
is
was
very
a
true.
It was just a misunderstanding. I truly thought that he had admitted said something about because I was talking about Ian getting pegged, and Max was like, "Oh, it's not that bad." And then I was like, "How do you know?" And you're like, "Well, I tried some things or something. You were drunk, and I didn't know what you meant."
I've tried some things.
Yeah. So,
Have you at least took a pinky?
Oh, yeah, more than that.
Okay, all right. So at least we got that covered, so we're good.
Okay, so I wasn't fully wrong. I was halfway wrong.
But he didn't get pegged. So we just needed that verification that Max did not get pegged for legal reasons on the podcast.
But there were other objects possibly inserted.
it was fingers.
Fingers. Okay.
It was fingers.
fingers.
We got.
He never
Or
admitted the
objects.
fingers.
It could have just been a butt plug or a baby carrot.
Max, would you put a butt plug in?
No, I mean, I haven't.
How much?
What?
How much hard cash to put a butt plug in for an hour?
I mean, do I pay you?
That's what I want your Halloween costume to be, Max. Just a butt plug.
I was gonna say
Here's what
him
we're gonna
wearing
do.
a butt plug.
No, yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. He's gonna be fully clothed the whole podcast. And we're gonna be like, Max, it really sucked that you didn't wear your costume. And he's like, that's what you
Did
think.
I?
Turns around and just spread cheeks right into the Max cam.
No, what he has to do is he's got to get the butt plug with the tail attached to it
There
and
we
just
go.
wear that the whole time.
There we go.
All right, cool. So we got your Halloween costume figured out. So that's all I needed from you.
Oh, dope. That makes
Ordering it now.
All right, that's all we need. Let
Adding
everybody.
to cart on Amazon now.
See, I wasn't fully wrong.
You were still wrong.
I was
he didn't
wrong.
get pegged. He
Okay.
just
Okay,
admitted
but
to having fingers up his ass.
What is
which-
being pegged? I could peg you
Being
with a
pegged
finger.
is literally a woman wearing a strap on and fucking you. That's being
Yes,
pegged.
but is that-
getting a thumb or a finger shoved into your ass while you're fucking
if
is
she's
not being
behind you,
pegged?
That's
she's
just a
behind you
checkup.
and she's
No, that's
pegging
called a
with her
prostate
fingers.
exam, you fucking jabron. She's looking out for your health.
That's what he was doing. Okay.
Pegging
No,
is a
he was getting
dominant
fucked.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Shibby, but also act like if Iris didn't like bring up wanting to peg you, you wouldn't say no.
Oh, you 100%
I would
would.
actually say no. What do you mean? It's
your
not that hard.
relationship is on the line, and she says we're pegging or I'm leaving. You would say yes.
I would say no.
And she's taking the
because
air
what
fryer.
person does that? What person does that? Who's like, hey, I gotta fuck you in your butt or I'm leaving? That's
Do you fuck her in her butt? Off the record? Even though we're on the record?
On off the record.
Hey, no, I need an answer.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you do. So that means it's only fair that she gets a chance to
not
fuck your
way.
butt.
Could have just pleaded the fifth, buddy.
Yeah,
No,
you could
like-
have, but he didn't, so he admitted to it even more.
I said this is irrelevant to the. This is. I didn't.
It's
Say
not
yes
about
or
what you
no.
say, it's about what you don't say.
So we
I
can
am not a
confirm
liar.
on the Screw City podcast on
Okay.
over here on Loose Screws that Shibby needs to get
Okay.
pegged legally.
That's not how this works.
Iris, get on it.
I'll fucking open up the door and yell at her right now.
They're gonna say open up something else right now.
I'm gonna open up a can of whoop ass on you and it'll be fun.
It's still better than what I thought you were gonna say.
I'm scared on what you thought I was gonna say.
I thought it was going to be something along the lines of Iris opening up them cheeks.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say I'll open them up right now.
I mean, we all know
Talking
Nelson will
about
open up them
Iris?
cheeks.
No, talk about my cheek.
Oh, I'll open your cheeks up right now.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
On the
I don't give a
street,
shit.
not on recording. It's fine.
Exactly. So we can do this. We'll have a whole episode of me just banging the shit out of you
We
while
got
we're
this correct,
recording.
but we have to try to stay.
Exactly.
calm.
I've watched those porns. I literally watched one the other day. Where literally like a guy's banging a chick and she's having a conversation with someone else, and like the three are having a conversation like nothing is happening.
That was like a podcast thing, right, or something.
No, it's not a podcast thing. It's literally like a fucking like reality fucking porno
This
thing.
is like if you're
where it's
like, if we're
oh
talking
yeah,
right
this
now, you
guy
just had,
just
like-
can start banging his like fucking like girlfriend while his mom is watching.
Kind of hurts. Can you slow down?
And they'll be like talking about like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the mall later, while literally girls getting drilled by dude, and it's like, oh yeah, can we also invite Drake?
Hey, girls are good at multitasking.
And Drake's the one fucking her. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll totally come to the mall with you, as he's literally just fucking going to town.
Wait,
I'll-
Drake like the Drake?
No, fucking just I'm making up names, asshole. I'm looking up a video right now.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not.
Right after talking about that, I wonder what he's gonna look up. It's probably one video of his victims from earlier.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's racist.
It's going back from last night's Pornhub history.
Actually, what did that look like? I'm curious now.
Yeah, go through your porn of history. Right?
All right, I got you.
Read your last 5 pops.
Yeah, I got you. You guys can like talk.
Oh,
and
no,
stuff.
we're waiting in
waiting.
anticipation.
We're waiting.
Yeah, I'm not reading that
Why not? Come on, read it.
because I don't want to.
Read it. Read it and I'll bleep it. Read it and I'll
No,
bleep
I'm
it.
not
won't.
reading. No, because you won't, and I'm
I
not.
swear to God, on everything, I will bleep it. I really will.
No, I'm good.
Well, just say it. I will bleep it. Just say it. I will bleep it. Say it and I will bleep
No,
it.
I'm good.
I said so
Hey,
many
guess
things
what?
this episode. What?
I'm good.
Lame.
I'm looking at kittens right now. On my phone.
So that's what it
fucking
was.
sweet.
It was something about kitten porn.
I don't know.
You're the one who said you were gonna air fry your fucking cat,
No,
asshole.
I didn't. You guys said I was gonna eat.
No,
the cat.
you.
We didn't say anything about air frying your cat.
Look, that's
the
your
group
cat
chat.
right there.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
That's also in the fucking comment thread of a picture of kittens.
looks pretty good. Why?
I don't fucking know, man. Fucking white people.
Man, I'm scared about what you were searching on Pornhub that you weren't comfortable to tell your two friends.
Like 2 of them were TikTokers,
Oh,
which is fine. They were.
that's fine.
The other ones were. I'm like, they're okay.
Wait, so like TikTokers, like they do actual porn on Pornhub?
TikTokers who
You don't
literally
think
are
they
fucking
don't?
like OnlyFans porn stars. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because I'm just like, because you see those fucking thirst trap ones that pop up, and it's like, oh yeah, don't look me up, and I'm like, all right, well I am, and I'm like, no, you are on here.
Here's my
Cool,
link tree,
sick.
by the way.
Here's my link tree. Pay me a bunch of money. No, I'm good.
What was that website? So I know to stay away from it.
TikTok.
TikTok.
No, I'm just making up. I was joking about. Never mind.
You mean the orange square and the black square,
What's that?
and then the corn cob and the star emojis?
Oh yeah. There you
Talking
go.
about how TikTok disguises porn sites. Okay, whatever.
Does it really disguise porn sites?
No, that's what people post.
Oh, okay.
It's a workaround.
You don't watch enough thirst traps. Here, I'll show you some.
No, I don't watch anything.
I got you. You're fine.
no thirst.
This is all fucking
my TikTok
retards
is
and
all
homeless
retards
people.
No, it's
and
fine.
crackheads. We've
Like
been over
literally,
this.
I'm following like that's a porn star right there. Like, all right, like, cool.
yeah.
All right, no, oh, maybe.
Also, that'd be a fun
Yes.
idea
Cool.
segment for the show. We find a fucking e-thought. We guess how much her
E-thought.
her OnlyFans would cost.
Those are like 4 people.
Price is Right rules.
An e-thought.
E-thoughts. I follow a person who
This is
literally
mine.
does VR like lightsaber, and she's doing it
What
live
are you
stream.
talking about?
I don't know. We're not listening to that.
This is my fucking life.
It's his fucking life.
Demons can stay the fuck away from me.
Fuck.
Oh my god,
He's loaded.
dude! This is the Screw City podcast material.
Is that Sandman?
Save him for later. I heard it. We'll just save that for later. We'll
gonna
use
like
that on an actual episode of the Screw City
He
podcast.
said, "Stay the fuck away from me." Yeah, see, that's my TikTok.
Mine's a lot of thirst traps and video games. Okay, okay.
I haven't had TikTok on my
No,
phone
we're
for
not
a
doing
minute.
this anymore because now we're turning into the Screw City podcast. And that's
This is
not what we're
different.
doing. This is different.
different.
This is supposed to be us talking to each other like
We
humans.
were just, we are. We were just talking about our TikTok videos.
Yeah, and we didn't
how
need-
they differ
We need to stop.
and how they differ.
President Bush, what are you going to do about Katrina? We're going to find her. We're going to catch her. That's an old ass fucking.
Is that motherfucker like still painting pictures and shit?
George W. Bush? Hell yeah, he is, and they're fucking sick. I'll buy a George W. original.
Someone should. 'Cause
I
you know what
mean-
happens when you don't buy the original paintings? You know
War
where they
crimes.
Go. Yeah.
It's called war crimes.
Well, I was going more the Hitler route.
No, it's called war crimes.
He
No, he already had his
he already had
chance.
his fun in the
He
sun.
already had his chance and power, and he didn't fucking do anything besides commit war crimes against fucking Iraq. And he admitted to it literally like this year, and it was fucked up.
Yeah, fucking little slip there, buddy.
The the unlawful invasion of Iraq. I mean Ukraine. It's like what? Iraq too.
Cheney's just
Exactly what he said. And it's like you dumb motherfucker.
How do you? Yeah.
Cheney's just sitting there sweating bullets. Like,
He's like, oh fuck! I wish I shot this bitch in the face harder.
why not take you hunting with me that day?
Did he
Dick
kill the
Cheney.
guy, or did the guy just get shot?
No,
No,
Dick-
he got shot with bird shot,
Yeah.
so he fucked up his face.
and then
He didn't
apologized to
kill
Dick
him.
Cheney.
And then the guy apologized to Dick Cheney because Dick Cheney was a fucking psychopath.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vice President, that I've stood in the way of your shot.
Like he made it seem like the guy literally like walked in front of his gun on purpose, even though Dick Cheney was just fucking
A
psychotic
fucking idiot.
and literally shot homeboy in the face.
How do you think it like went down for him?
No, he literally probably was like, "Oh look, there's a duck over there," and shot a dude.
I'm really upset they didn't include that part in Vice. At least I don't think they did. I haven't watched that movie in a while. Another good Christian Bale role.
Christian Bale killed in Vice.
I was like, damn. Yeah, that movie fucking rocks.
Can I just say Christian Bale is probably one of my favorite actors, no matter what role he's in.
It always blows my mind when people find out that he's British. They're like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Is he British or is he Australian?
He's British.
I thought he was Australian.
I would swear he was British. Or you think?
Somebody Google it.
It's like the same shit. Max, call him again.
Oh, God.
Hey, no, don't.
I was doing it as a bit.
Call Max.
Max, Google something for me. Aren't you on your smartphone? Yes, but Google something for me. Christian Bale.
I can't 'cause I'm-
nationality.
Origin of birth, I guess would be.
No, or nationality. He would be Australian.
He's an English actor.
Fuck. All right. Well, good job, fucking Ian, piece of shit.
You're British.
No, we're not watching Legend, which is also a great movie. You ever seen that? Tom Hardy?
I am Legend.
No, Legend with Tom Hardy. He plays
No, I've
a
heard
set
of
of
it.
twins, and they're mobster. It's a true story, and it's a set of twin mobsters in.
Isn't there another
UK.
movie where he plays a like British?
You're thinking of Bronson,
Yup.
where he's the most expensive inmate
Yep.
ever.
Dude just loves fighting. Just loves fucking people's faces
Just
up.
wanted to fucking fight people. Especially
It's a passion of mine rearrange people's teeth.
the scene where he's literally serving the tea. As soon as the guy grabs the tea, he literally just like clenches his fist like he's ready to fucking fight the dude.
Dude, I've known people like that though. Like,
Yeah, we know
you know who I'm talking about.
One specific person who is like that, and it's terrifying because I bring that motherfucker out places. We have a couple drinks, and he gets super fucking annoyed in public, and he just terrifies the shit out of me because I think he's just gonna fucking murder people. Not actually murder people, but fuck people up.
Yeah. Can't take him anywhere, kind of guy.
Yeah,
they're a liability, but they're fun. They're a fucking riot.
it's a
to be
great
around.
great goddamn time to be around them. But holy shit, they get uncomfortable or pissed off by a person around
You
them.
better be a fucking like black belt and fucking defusing
Because
shit.
this motherfucker is gonna beat the shit out of them if they piss him off just enough. Your shit is loud as fuck.
Sorry.
How you get to hit it too? It's like yawning.
Hey, at least we're not eating.
I mean, we've
We can
done
do
that
that.
before on the podcast. We've ate pizza multiple times on the podcast.
We could
Actually,
do that right now.
We're
I
just-
did it on the last loose screws.
That's what I'm referring to.
I have a whole half of a cheeseburger.
He
in the car
does.
right now.
We were just talking about this earlier.
We'll get it. What are you
I'm
waiting?
not getting it.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting to go home and eat it.
You're never
in the
going
comfort of my bed with my cats.
This is a 24-hour stream.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't tell you guys, right?
That's a good thing I have to
Call
work
in.
tomorrow.
Call in.
I already
Fine.
did today.
So that's that's one more day.
Yeah, let's not.
What's one more day? You know.
Points add up, and that fucking sometimes you get high enough
hey,
points. They're
just
like, we
call
ain't
it.
giving
No,
you a
I'm
raise.
more mad at myself because I called in today when I really should have called in Saturday because there's a show at Mary's place where
Ooh.
one of my good
Well, now
friends.
you can't because you just gave it away.
Well, yeah, but shut up. One of my good friends is coming up with his band and stuff, and they're
don't
playing
you
at Mary's
say it?
place. They're from
Shout 'em out.
Derek Luttrell.
Yeah. Why are you hiding their name?
Well, it's Derek Luttrell. He's coming up here with my buddy Zach Stoss and everything. Like they're from Nashville, and they're from
Nashville.
here, live in Nashville. They're playing up here because they're all from here.
What's the
on
band name?
Saturday. Derek Luttrell.
Derek-
He's an artist.
Okay. It's just okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if it was like a whole.
Yeah,
You said a band at first, that's why I wasn't sure. But he has a band, I'm guessing. Like,
yeah.
So what do they play? Like bluegrass, smooth jazz, fucking
Kind of like
funk?
country, folk, alternative rock mix. It's actually not bad.
Hmm.
Go check it out. You ain't doing anything Saturday. I know you're not. Lie.
I know
You're right.
Exactly.
I'm not doing anything on Saturday either.
I'm probably gonna fucking take.
Actually, I am.
I'm gonna take a half day Saturday, and I'm probably gonna go to that and hang out. So
You mean you're going to be sick from your
no, I'm
job
gonna
on
take a
that
half
day?
day. I'm literally gonna tell my boss, "Hey, I'm using 4 hours, and I'm gonna fucking be off at 7:00. And I'm going downtown."
Smart. I haven't been to Mary's place in a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what the best thing about Mary's place is? You can get fucking hammered on $20.
You don't even need
That's not including the cover though.
What?
There's no cover half the fucking
What
time.
are you talking about? They're always having like they will find any excuse to have a fucking band play so that they can fucking have an excuse to charge a
The
cover.
only time I've ever been there where they've ever charged a cover for a band is Flatfoot, and that's because they're from Chicago. Well, they're singers from Rockford.
feels
but,
weird. This feels weird to say, but I might go to Mary's place more than you because it seems like every time I go there, there's a fucking cover.
Well, you're gay, so Awkward silence
really,
for everybody.
Shibby over here fucking with his cables, doing fucking cable management.
Doing that shit again. It's pissing me off.
Oh my god.
It's definitely my mic.
It's 100% your mic.
No, like Mary's place ain't a bad place. Like I used to love going there for shows, but it seems like every time I go there, it's like, oh, we have a band playing. You've never fucking heard of them. We're
It's
charging
also
a
only
$10 cover.
I've never been there and had to pay more than $5 for a cover.
But you do get drinks on the cheap there.
Well, you get $2 draft PBR. Where
Dude.
do you go wrong with that?
My bar is crazy. You get fucking, speaking of, I work at a bar now, but
Congratulations, you finally are working again.
$2 for Coors, $2 for Bush.
For what, 12-ounce cans?
No, for fucking draft.
Oh, shit.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
well, wait. All right, guys. That was a good episode of Loose Screw. I had to cut even before this, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna cut. All right,
so no.
let's say goodbye. All right,
Bye,
guys. We'll see you next
guys.
time.